Welcome to class, everyone. Please make sure that you have a ball and a bit of space. And let's come on up to standing if you don't mind. Thank you so much. Allow yourself to take the heels together and turn the toes apart. Take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Go ahead and fold. Feeling that nice little stretch there. We'll inhale up and exhale, fold. Inhale up and exhale, fold. Beautiful. Holding there, walking yourself down, feeling that nice little fold. Big breath in, big breath out. Beautiful. Thank you. Allow yourself to come up halfway. Inhale. And exhale, gently bend through the knees now and find your elbows. Taking a bit of a stretch there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Drop that right hand, leave that left elbow on your left knee, and draw that right foot back for a bit of a lunging stretch. Big breath in and a big breath out. We'll hang out here for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thanks so much. Gently draw that right heel up, left hand down, right elbow on the right knee, and extend back. Feeling that good stretch of the hips. Big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in and a big breath out. Thank you. Go ahead now and drop your right hand. I'll turn so that you can see my right foot is turned out here. And now I'm going to lower my left knee and I'm going to try to fold down. Inhale and exhale, lift. Now feel free to keep that left knee lifted, but if you'd like to, keep it down. Inhale and exhale. Whew. Inhale, and let's just go ahead and hang out here. Whether the left knee is lifted or not, it's up to you. Just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you. Slowly pressing up. Left foot comes forward. The foot is turned outwards. Thank you. Drop that right knee. Lower, inhale. Exhale, lift. Lower, inhale. Exhale, lift. If you'd like to, lift that right knee and maybe find your elbows and find the stretch there through the left bum. Big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in and a big breath out. Awesome, everyone. Awesome. And thank you. Gently come on down. Grab hold of your ball if you don't mind. Thank you so much. As you're seated here, gently and easy, please rock to the left. Take that ball underneath your right bum and then lengthen through that right leg. Whew. Where should you put it? I'm going to say on your bum, right? It's pretty easy to find interesting places on your bum. So go ahead and find an interesting place on your bum where the ball's pressing in, not directly into a bone, but something interesting. Take a deep breath in and out. Now turn to look over that right knee. Inhale and exhale. Now fold over that right knee and feel how the ball is focusing on your bum. Inhale and exhale. Fold a little bit. Beautiful. Hold there. And then what I'm going to ask you to do is to maybe point the toes and kick the heel. Point the toes and kick the heel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. How about we kick the heel and lift the knee? See how my right knee is lifted and my heel is being kicked? And I can really feel that ball in my bum right now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to really feel that ball even more when I draw that right foot in and extend the left leg out. Oh. So you notice that when you fold your right knee in and the ball is underneath your right bum, you can find and locate some very interesting spots. So go ahead and lift and lower that right knee. Go ahead and wiggle through your bum, whatever you need to do to find a good little bit of opportunity for you to release the bum. Big breath in, big breath out. We'll do it first with a bit of movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll sit and hold it, and maybe guide our right elbow on top of our right knee and thigh so that we can feel that ball helping us to release our bum. Inhale and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Take the ball out. And if you recall, we're going to take the ball, please, underneath your left bum. Underneath that left bum. Big breath in, big breath out. Good. Once it's there, find an interesting spot for it. Thank you. Notice the left foot. Point the toes, kick the heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. How about we turn and fold over it, letting that ball affect our left bum a bit more. Big breath in and a big breath out. Awesome. Inhale and exhale. How about we kick through the heel and lift up that knee and really get into that bum. Go ahead and manipulate yourself by going forward and back, left and right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. Gently and easy, please extend that right leg out. Draw that left knee in and sit that knee down. Oh, I can really feel my bum and ball connection. Big breath in, big breath out. Locate an interesting spot and go ahead now. And let's lift and lower that left knee for a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Maybe lean over to the left. Find the work that you need on top with your body leaning to the left, asking that left bum to let go. Thanks so much. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, everyone. Thanks so much. Gently, easily, please turn over onto your back. Step the feet to the floor. Yeah. Grab that ball, please, behind your right knee. Squeeze it, and the hands can go behind your head or wherever you'd like to. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. First movement, go ahead and point the toes and circle. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 7, 6, 5, 4. Try to feel the low back releasing. 3, 2, and 1. Do me a favor, kick through the heel. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 7. Oh, my hip's getting tired. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Lengthen through that left leg. Very simple now. Hug that right knee toward your right shoulder and then push that heel to the floor. 7 and up. 6 and up. Kick through the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop that right knee to the left and to the right. 7, left and right. 6, left and right. 5, left and right. 4, left and right. 3, left and right. 2, left and right. 1. Awesome. And release. Oh. Very tiring for the right hip flexor and the right hip region. Second side, okay? Grab that ball, please, behind the left knee. Squeeze it there. Hands behind the head or wherever you'd like to. Step that right foot in firmly. Point the toes first. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale, and circle. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction, please. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Kick through the heel. Feel how it's different when you're kicking through the heel, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Lengthen through that right leg. Step the left foot down, and then draw that left knee in toward the left shoulder. 7, down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Take it to the right and to the left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Be very mindful and deliberate with your action. 2, the quality of the movement is what we're after. 1, thank you. And let's go ahead and release. Big breath in, please, and a big breath out. Now, undoubtedly, well, I really hope so. I say that, if you don't feel it, I don't like you, because I feel this so much. Undoubtedly, I think you're going to feel that in your low back. And we're going to leverage that motion that we used with our knees and our ball to release our low back further. So what I'd like you to do is locate your waist or the ilium, locate your spine, that big thick thing in the middle. So we're going to go above the waist bone to the right of the spine and place the ball there, okay? Above the waist bone to the right of the spine into the lumbar, just to the right of the spine. Go ahead and lay down on that ball. The left foot can step down and the right knee can come in, and you can hug in here, please. And what you should be feeling is that exact area that we were just releasing when we were manipulating our hip and knee. Big breath in, please, and a big breath out. Let yourself settle there. Consider going left and right. Now, you may have noticed I'm using a tennis ball today as opposed to one of the therapeutic balls that we use. Tennis balls are quite hard, so you have to know what you're doing. If you use one of the therapeutic balls that I suggested, then it's a little bit safer and a little bit better, in my opinion. However, a balled up set of socks or something is appropriate. Too soft is workable. Too hard is dangerous. So please be careful. Don't use a lacrosse ball or a rock or something like that. That's not appropriate. Inhale and exhale. Try taking that right heel across the left knee. Drop that right knee forward and then bring it back. 7. 6. Can you feel that affecting your low back? 5. 4. Wow. 3. 2. And 1. I'm kind of regretting not using the therapy table today because I thought, I've been using it too much. But even in this work, I think it might have been better. But, oh well, I'm sure I'll use it again. Big breath in, big breath out. Now, what I'd like you to do is to take your left foot, please, walk it over to the right, and try dropping your right knee toward that left heel. See, my right knee now is traveling toward my left heel. And I'm feeling lots of work in my low back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll to the left, take the ball out, circle through that right leg. Oh yeah. Wow, that is big time through my right low back. I'm hoping that your left side is just as eager to get this work in. Gently lift up so the ball goes to the left of your spine above that waist bone, okay? Make sure that when you put your weight on it, it's interesting but not painful. Thank you. Big breath in, big breath out. Hug that left knee in, and let's just settle. Let your low back relax into the ball. Again, the harder it is, the less time you can spend in this position. So if you're using a hard, fresh tennis ball like I am, you shouldn't stay there too long. However, if you've got one of my therapy balls, you can stay there a little bit longer. If you have a balled up set of socks and it's not enough, ball up some more socks and compress it until it is, until you can really feel it, okay? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Cross that left ankle over that right knee. Do you see that? Big breath in, big breath out. Now draw that left knee to the right and then forward to the left. 7, open and close. 6, open and close. 5, open and close. 4, open and close. 3, open and close. 2, open and close. 1, Perfect. Gently pick up your right foot, walk it to the left, and now drop your left knee toward that right knee. Oh, sorry, right foot. Oh yeah. Feeling that deep stretch right there. Big breath in, big breath out, big breath in, and a big breath out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Press on that right foot, lift up, take the ball out. Okay. I suggest you hug the knees in towards your chest and feel how that's released your low back quite nicely. Big breath in, big breath out. If you hug your knees in, you'll feel a nice stretching in your low back, right? Relax your bum to the floor, feel the stretch in the low back. Big breath in and a big breath out. Do me a favor, take that ball, please, between the knees, hug the ankles together, and go ahead now and circle. Imagine that you're drawing circles on the ceiling. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction, please. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, everyone. Big breath in, big breath out. Touch the heels to the floor. Draw the knees in just to reset the spine and back. 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Thank you so very much. Slowly turn it over and follow me into this interesting space. So, okay, run your hand along the side of your body, and then you run into your hip. So there's ribs, obliques, and then there's this big hip bone. Just below that is the head of the trochanter of your leg. Don't worry about it. So there's this big bone. Just below that big bone is where the ball goes. And I'd like you to lay on your side, putting the ball right there. Oh, it should be quite hot. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can lean to the forward. You can lean back. Just take a few seconds here to acclimatize to it. Get it to relax. Inhale and exhale. Good. Deep, long breaths. Now, we're not even going to move because the intention here isn't for you to be able to mobilize when you're challenged. The intention here is for you to relax when you're challenged. So I'd like you to relax your bum while this bum is being challenged by the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wah! Awesome. And slowly, gently up. Okay, we're going to stay on the right side. So we were just below that hip bone, below the ilium. I'd like you to take the ball now from the side position to down and to the back position. I'd like you to hit your side bum. We're hitting glute medius, maybe maximus on the lateral aspect. So the side bum on the right side. So go ahead and get into the right side bum. Oh, right there. You can roll around if you want to. I don't need to. Your right leg can be straight or bent. My leg is fine bent. I can lay down here, and now I'm going to not suffer in silence. I'm going to breathe and work very hard at relaxing my right bum, because my right side bum is extremely tight. I wonder how yours is. Check the texture of it. Ask politely for it to release. We're here for a few more breaths. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Oh, yes. Yep. Asking very politely to release that side bum for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tell you what, do you feel that right side bum? Good. What I want you to do is to go ahead and roll over onto your back. Let the ball go a little bit further behind you and on your bum, and now cross that right ankle on top of the left knee. Oh, so I'm still into my side bum, but I'm more toward the back. Go ahead and maybe drift left and right. Inhale and exhale. And your intention here is not to find the most painful spot. Your intention here is to find an interesting spot and then breathe and release. Okay? So the more pain you get doesn't mean that you're doing better. More pain doesn't equal better. It's finding a spot that you can release best in. Inhale and exhale, okay? So I'm finding a spot right there. I'm going to breathe into it and release. Good. When that spot worked out, I'm going to find another one. I just have to shift my weight a little bit. Big breath in, please. Big breath out. So the point here isn't to spend as much time as possible in pain. The point here is to spend as much time as possible letting go, right? So if you're able to spend as much time as possible letting go, that's what you're going to get good at, as opposed to spending time in pain. That's not what we need you to get good at, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh yeah, 1, and release. Oh, good. Give that right hip some love. Nice big circles, big breath in, and a big breath out. Amazing. Rolling on up. Okay, let's locate the second side. So, ribs, 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 oblique, that's the muscular system. And then, oh, look, I have this big bone here, right? Just below the bone, on the lateral aspect of the hip, is where we're going. So go ahead now and lay down right there, oh, with a ball right there. Thank you. Your leg can be straight, it can be bent, it doesn't matter. You could straighten and bend your leg if you need to. I don't know. You could go left and right, forward and back. I don't know. The point is, I need you to find a spot that's interesting, that's tight, and then spend time letting go. If it's so intense that you can't let go, it's not going to be beneficial. So please, spend time in a place where you can potentially let go. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. Wow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I don't mean to rush you. Remember, when you're doing this work at home on your own, you can spend more time there. Just be careful that you're not going to be bruising anything. 2 and 1. Awesome. Slowly up. If you recall, we are now moving from that area just below the bone to the left side bum. So from this position up here down to the bum and side. So we're going to the left side bum. Inhale and exhale. Please go ahead and find that left side bum. Oh, it's pretty intense for me. Leg can be straightened, it can be bent, it doesn't matter. You can bend and straighten the leg. I've made you do that before, but I'm not going to because I've got a tennis ball and tennis ball is super intense. Inhale and exhale. Or maybe my bum's just super tight right now. Could be both. Inhale and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Go ahead and sneak over onto your back. Let the ball roll a little bit further behind you. And go ahead and cross that left ankle over the right knee. So that ball is pressing into your left bum now. And go ahead and slide your hips left and right. Maybe wag your knee left and right. And just find an interesting spot. Got it? Oh, it's so interesting. So I'm going to breathe into that interesting spot as best I can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to work to let go of that interesting spot as best I can as well. Oh, yeah. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. You ready? Sure you are. And gently release. Oh yeah. Circle that left knee. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Maybe hug the knees in toward your back or in toward your chest to feel how your back feels. Relax your low back there. Thank you. So this is why we do it, to release the low back, okay? Thank you. Slowly up, we're moving into a super not fun place. So there's that ilium again, the waist bone, and then all the way down the side of our leg, that's the iliotibial band. Anywhere on the IT band, let's choose the middle of the IT band on the right side, okay? Here's how we're going to access it. Go ahead and lay on your back. Place the ball halfway between your knee and your hip on the IT band and let it drop. Oh, oh yeah, good. And then straighten and bend that right leg. Oh, good. Can you feel the activity IT band? Now, for me, I'm going to let my ankle rest because if I don't, it's going to be too intense and I'm not going to be able to let go. If you need to, you can keep your right leg engaged. Again, that's up to you. I guess it depends on how much you like yourself. Inhale and exhale. Please let your right leg relax on top of the ball. Soften your bum. Soften your breath. Inhale and exhale. Now, the key to this is, again, spending as much time as possible relaxing. There's a challenge because the ball is there in a very tight spot, but if you spend your time relaxing, it's great. But if you spend your time relaxed, that's good, but that's not what we're working on. We're practicing relaxing in the context of a challenge where the ball is. Good. Go ahead now and select a position. If you have knee problems, take the ball toward the knee. If you have more hip and low back problems, take the ball toward the hip. I don't know which problem you've got, so go ahead and self-select. Maybe lengthen and bend that right leg. Big breath in, big breath out. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to work on that edge, that very beneficial edge. Of late, whether it's me playing tennis or cycling or even this sort of training, I have to find the place where I'm working and I'm engaged and I'm breathing hard and I'm improving versus where I'm just kind of hanging out. In this context, the ball is an opportunity for you to engage. And hanging out is okay, it's good, but I would like you to consider challenging yourself, being in a place of discomfort, and seeing what you can do to decrease that discomfort. So what we're doing is we're practicing, releasing, mobilizing the structures so that we can decrease visceral discomfort in the body resulting from the ball. Later on, we can apply those same principles when we are doing that in real life, like we're tight sitting in a chair. We'll just kind of initiate the same sort of neurological response and hopefully let go. And eventually, if we practice enough, we won't have to, because our body will literally have the muscle and body memory to do it on its own. Okay? So that's where this practice is ultimately heading. And that's why, although this sucks, imagine that, magical day where your body just kind of lets go when it finds itself being tight, where you don't even have to ask it to. It just does it on its own. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Thank you, everyone. And gently release. Go ahead now and straighten and bend. You'll notice that when you feel it at the hip and the knee, things are a little bit better. The IT band release is a tough one, but I find it to be extraordinarily beneficial, and I hope you do too. Second side, okay? So anywhere between that left hip and that left knee, go ahead and lay down. Take the ball, place it. Maybe straighten and bend to activate the area, to identify it, make sure that you're right there, and then relax. What I don't want you to do is to feel like you're digging the ball into bone. I don't want you to feel like you're pressing your IT band into the femur, right, or into the bone. It should feel sore but not compressed. Again, the point is to be challenged, not overwhelmed. Inhale and exhale, please. Stay right here, stay with it as best you can. Inhale and exhale. Oh, it's ugly. But that's okay. I'm going to breathe through it too. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. 0 to 100 seconds. Again, it depends on how tight you are and how hard the ball is. I know a lot of times people ask me. I gave this work to some people and they said, Chris, I left bruises. Obviously too much. Chris, I can't walk because I'm so sore. Obviously too much. Chris, I'm falling asleep. Maybe too little. Allow yourself to find that spot where you are engaged enough. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now, again, if you have knee problems, please take the ball toward the knee. If you have hip problems, take the ball toward the hip, whatever it is that you need, okay? So I'm going to go toward my hip personally, and then you can straighten and bend, do whatever you need to do. You know, go ahead and play around until you are able to get into a place where you can be uncomfortable, but actually have a shot at letting go. If you have no shot at letting go, that's a bad thing. That's too much. You have to have the opportunity for change. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. So I keep reminding you to breathe, because one of the things that I do, and I imagine a lot of other people do as well, is that they tend to hold their breath. And when you do that, there's not a really great chance that you're going to relax. And relaxing is exactly what you need. A lot of the automatic systems that are tightening, that are splinting, that are guarding against the ball, are what we're trying to reassure, that we're trying to get them to stand down and relax. Big breath in, please, and a big breath out. Wonderful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Gently take it out, please. Straighten and bend that left leg. Oh, wow, that's pretty sweet. Ah. So with the release of that left leg and the right leg, hopefully your low back is a little bit more relaxed. And I'm afraid I have a little bit more work for you. We're going to let the ball go halfway between our knee and our hip, right there. Not with our hand, though. Obviously, this is going to be not as beneficial. What we're going to do is roll over to our tummies. Take that ball, please, halfway between the knee and the hip at the front of the quadricep, and let the ball be there. For some of you, that's all you need to do, because that is super tight and it is not super fun. For some of you, you will need to bend and straighten that right leg. Oh, maybe some of you will need to wag that right ankle around. I don't know. It's up to you. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Now, the muscle structures there are the vastus lateralis, vastus medius, vastus median or intermedius, rectus femoris, sartorius. There's a whole bunch of muscles right there. Try to relax them all. Imagine the ball softening toward the femur. What I don't mean is compress the muscles. What I mean is imagine letting the ball just sink into the quadricep. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. In this situation, because I have a fairly good sense of it, I could move the ball a centimeter or two one way or the other, and I know I would be affecting a different muscle structure. You don't need to worry about that degree of accuracy and definition at this time. Just relax the whole thing. Just ask your whole right quadricep to stand down. Maybe relax that right foot down. Relax your right bum and your low back. And breathe. Part of you doesn't want to let go because you're scared, because it hurts, right? But you'll notice that if you just let go, it's actually much more the engagement of your muscle protecting you that causes the pain than the muscle just relaxed on the ball feels. Okay, let me make that more clear. When we squeeze and guard, it hurts more than if we just relax, okay? So just try relaxing into that ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Thanks, everyone. Go ahead and find a different location. Toward the knee if you have knee problems, toward the hip if you have hip problems. Find a different location and begin the process all over again. Sometimes people ask me, how many positions can I take? Up to you. I don't think that you should take 10, but I think 3 is a nice number. You can straighten and bend that right leg. You can waggle or whatever you need to do, engage or disengage. The point is to find a place of challenge, a place of interest, and work to let go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If, like me, you're near the knee, settle your right calf, settle the behind the right knee, and just let the whole structure let go. If the ball is near your hip, relax your bum. Relax your low back even more. Bring a softness, or at least have the intention of softness, into that area. And you'll find that that structure does a good job of releasing if you let it. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the ball out. Beautiful. Grab hold of that right ankle if you can, and lift that right knee and stretch. So after we do the ball work, it's really nice to stretch. Can you feel the stretch happening, not just at the front of the quadricep, but maybe the side of it as well? Can you feel your right low back activating? It's a nice thing to do. So we're just trying to lift that right knee off the floor, getting a good stretch. Inhale and exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax, please. Oh. So we did 2 spots, right side. Oh man, we got to go over to the second side. Yep. Gently and easy, please. For you, you don't have to move. But for me, I just want to be able for you to see it. Take that ball, please, halfway between your knee and your hip, front of the left quadricep. Go ahead and take it down and let it rest right into it. Oh, wow. If you need to, you can lift and lower that left heel and bend. Otherwise, just feel like you're relaxing. I know that's a strange thing to say because it's so intense, but you can do it. Big breath in and a big breath out. You'll notice that when I start to do this work, I start to talk less. That's not an accident. You need to do that as well. And I don't mean talk to me, I mean talk less in your mind. Just let your mind go. Let go of the tension here, the tension in your leg, the tension in your tongue. Just inhale and exhale. Relax your left bum in particular, your left low back in particular. Imagine the muscles relaxing and allowing the ball to move closer toward the femur. You're not crushing muscles because they're kind of swimming out of the way. You're just allowing the ball to move closer and deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Gently, please move the ball toward the knee if you have knee issues, toward the hip if you have back issues or hip issues, wherever you'd like to, and roll again. Wow. Lift and lower that heel. Shimmy on the ball, whatever you need to do. And once again, just spend more time in a productive place where you're releasing. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Oh. Wow. Wow. Just letting go as best you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take the ball away. Grab hold of that foot. And let's go ahead and try to lift that left knee off the floor and feel the stretch around the areas where the ball has been. At the front, maybe the side, maybe the bum, maybe the back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax, please. Okay. We're going to continue this back stretching. Check this out. Press into your hands slowly up. Leave that left knee on the floor. Draw that right foot forward now. And take a bit of a lunge. Oh. Really drop this left hip here toward the floor. This left hip is dropping toward the floor as best you can. Oh. Feel that stretch to the front of the left hip and in your left low back. Inhale and exhale. Of course, your right groin here is getting a good stretch as well, but just allow yourself to feel this work as best you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Consider, please, curling the left toes, pressing that left hip down in that position. So my left knee is up, my left heel is kicking back, and I'm dropping my left hip again. Oh, yeah. This gives me a bit more of a back bend opportunity. Beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. And gently release down. Thank you. So right knee down, left knee forward, and go ahead now and feel the stretch through that lunge. Oh. My left groin is getting a nice stretch, but my right hip flexor is getting a nice stretch as well as my right quadricep. Inhale and exhale. Good. Drop that right hip toward the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl the toes, press through that heel. Ask that right hip to come down again. Feel that nice twisting stretch. Very different than when we first started, isn't it? Awesome. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly draw in. And now listen carefully. Find your solar plexus, please. So there's the sternum, and then there's the solar plexus where the ribs separate. Follow with your left hand the lowest rib all the way to where it attaches to your spine, probably at a level just below your belly button. We're going to take the ball below your lowest rib to the left of the spine. Okay? So lowest rib, spine, just below that rib and to the left. Soles of the feet together and lay back. Oh. Big breath in and a big breath out. Now, the intensity level of this release should be quite a bit lower than what we've been doing so far. It should be quite a bit lower, meaning that like if it was a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 before, it should be more like a 5 or a 4 out of 10. You should be able to breathe into your left side quite comfortably, but still feel something. Inhale and exhale. The soles of the feet are together, and you're relaxing that left thigh and hip downwards. Inhale and exhale. Every breath is giving you the opportunity to soften at that level. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So there's a muscle that goes from the front of the hip up over the waist bone and through toward our spine, and that's called the psoas. The ball is in approximately that area right now, so we're actually releasing at one point of the psoas, even though it's on our back. It's pretty cool. Remember, if you want to look up the psoas, and I recommend that you do, it starts with a P. P-S-O-A-S. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Do me a favor now. Left leg lengthens out to the left. Oh, that's interesting. You should get a different sensation on your back. And if you care to, draw that right knee over toward the left as well. And that will increase the sensation of the ball on your back. Make sure that you're comfortable. Make sure that you're letting go. Okay? We don't need to bruise, especially this part of your back. What we need to do is encourage that area. Maybe the psoas, but definitely the quadratus lumborum. Maybe the erector spinae. If you're really lucky, you'll be able to relax multifidi and rotaries. Those are the muscles that interweave between the vertebrae themselves. By relaxing the muscular structures immediately adjacent to the spine, it will give those muscles that are interweaving with the spine the opportunity to relax. We'd like this relaxation to be infectious. We'd like it to spread. Inhale and exhale, please. And you'll notice that I asked you for a lower intensity level because we're here for so much longer. We're here for quite some time. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Inhale and exhale, please. So gently and easy, please roll to the right. Take the ball out. Good. And then what I'd like you to do is to take that left knee over the right knee and twist to the right. Take that left arm to the left, and you should feel a good stretch exactly on the same side as where the ball was, in or around that area as well. So like I said, after we do the ball work, following it up with myofascial work, with a stretch. After we do the ball work, which is myofascial work, stretching right after, a very good idea. As good an idea as taking a shower after a long run, right? It literally helps us to squeeze out some of the stuff that we create when we're doing this myofascial release and the scrubbing. Big breath in, please, and a big breath out. Big breath in and a big breath out. So if you're noticing that this feels familiar, it should. The same experience that you're having now in the context of this stretch should be the one that you have when we're using the ball. Instead of using the ball, we're using a manipulation of the body, putting it into a specific posture or position that creates a challenge. And then the way we react to that challenge by relaxing into it, by letting things change, that is what can help us motivate those changes. Again, you have to have the right level of engagement. If it's too easy, nothing's going to happen. Too hard, nothing's going to happen, potential injury. Right there, you've got to be invested and working to relax. I know, as hard as that is to say, to think about, imagine what it's like to do. And that's why we're here practicing so regularly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. It can be challenging. It can be tough, but that's why it's so rewarding when we see results. That's why the results that we get are so precious, because we have to work diligently to get them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Roll over onto your back. Relax that side as best you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now you may have forgotten already, but we did 2 stretches on that one side. So we've got to back up all the way to this one. Please find your solar plexus. There's the sternum and then the separation of the ribs. Locate where the bottom right rib attaches to the spine. Thank you. Please take that ball just to the right of the spine, below the right rib, and you're in Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose. And you're relaxing. You're softening there. your breathing. Hopefully your breath is encouraging you to experience more of what it's like to relax into that area. Maybe you can imagine your front hip and quadricep also relaxing, because as I said, the psoas, goes through that area. Inhale and exhale, ballpark, right? Ballpark. Inhale and exhale. Relax your stomach. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Consider, please, extending that right leg out to the right and see how that affects your back, maybe adding a bit more of what you want in that stretch. If you need to, drop your left knee to the right and you will get a little bit more of that. If that's appropriate for you, great. If not, back off and find out whatever it is you want, whatever it is you need. Inhale and exhale. Chicken wings. I told you, I love telling this story about my high school friend. And we were at a restaurant, and he challenged the chef to make chicken wings as hot as he can make them, which I thought was rather silly. When he got to them, he started putting them in his mouth, and he could feel the burning under his fingernails because it had so much of the hot sauce or whatever in it. To me, if I can't taste it and it's just hot, there is no point. Heat should enhance the flavor. It should enhance the experience. Likewise here, I don't want you to have pain for no reason at all. I want you to have the challenge of the sensation and have it enhance your experience of release, okay? So no, it shouldn't be so hot that it hurts under your fingernails just from holding the wing, right? It should taste good too. Inhale and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Take the ball away. Cross that right knee over your left knee and drop everything to the left. Take that right arm out to the right and feel how you're getting that stretch, hopefully quite perfectly in the area where the ball was previously. Close your eyes and settle. Inhale and exhale. And maybe you can dream of, maybe you can imagine, maybe you can remember your favorite spicy food. For me, like a curry vindaloo or something like that, that actually has some really remarkable flavor. If it's going to burn me, I want it to at least taste good. Right? Likewise, that work that we did was kind of spicy, but it was spicy for a reason. Here, let that stretch be that drink of water after your spicy food, maybe the bit of yogurt or ice cream that calms the fire. Inhale and exhale, please. And just breathe as gently and as comfortably as you can. I'll tell you this, all the really hard stuff is over, so you can get that out of your head. We're not going to go up anymore. My classes, if you haven't noticed, typically have a very consistent arc, right? There will be some sort of interesting sort of warm-up, maybe dynamic movement, right? So that's the active phase. And then what we'll do is something concentrated. That's the focus phase, where we are doing ball work or a specific core piece or hip work. And then we move into a passive phase that is helping us to recover from the active and focused phases and help us to release. So someone once asked me, can you teach how you teach? I could. I can give you my structure, but just like giving a recipe, it's not the same. Now listen to me. I'm going to give this posture a twist, quite literally, okay? Right now, your right knee is on top of your left knee and you're to the left. Gently draw the knees to center. Do not unwrap them. Go ahead and drop the knees to the right, just like that. Oh, and you're going to feel like this has an interesting sort of pull on your low back right now. One of my favorite teachers saw me doing this once. It's like, Chris, your knees are wound backwards. They should be wound the other way. And I said, well, I'm getting something interesting out of this position. She goes, okay, go for it. You know, classically speaking, they are wound the other way when you're doing the twist, but I found that doing it this way gives me a very interesting sensation. Previously, the stretch was on my right side. Now it's on my left side in a different way. I'm hoping it is for you as well. So allow yourself to release this left side with this different sort of sensation. Inhale and exhale, please. Relaxing your upper body and your back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Gently untwist your legs, step them down, maybe windshield wiper them left and right. Beautiful work. Thank you. Cross the legs the opposite way. Big breath in, big breath out. Left knee over right knee. Drop the knees to the right, left arm to the left. And just feel that good stretch where you need to feel it. You don't need to actively use your hands or anything. You can just relax into it. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. Just breathe and settle as best you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. My classes are a little bit paradoxical that way. They seem to be different all the time, but you kind of know what's coming. It's a rhythm. It's a preset sort of recipe. We might be cooking chicken, fish, or pork, but we're going to be making similar dishes. Or you might say that there's always going to be an amuse-bouche, primi, secondi, the different courses, right? It's something to wake up the palate, a nice appetizer, a main course, and a dessert, that sort of thing. I really believe in that structure, helping us to maintain a focus, even when the class content is so varied. Thank you, everyone. Listen to me. Do not unbind the legs. Gently take them over to the other side. Allow yourself to lay with your legs to the other side for just about a minute or so. Feeling that good stretch on your right low back this time. Inhale and exhale. You know, I think it inspires you a little bit too, knowing that, okay, I have something nice and light at the beginning. That way I can expect a progression where things are going to get a little tougher or meatier. And then after all of that, I have something sweet at the end to look forward to. That motivation, that sort of expectation can sometimes be useful. And then sometimes, you know, I like to play with that idea by denying you or changing the proportions. Inhale and exhale, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Unravel the legs. Hug your knees in toward your chest as deeply as you can. And then extend the legs nice and long and just lay on your back for a second. Just for a second, just to feel what it's like. Get a sense of your hips and your low back. See what you've done. I refer to this as that moment when you look at the clean sink after doing the dishes, turning your back to look at the nicely cut lawn after you cut your lawn, or maybe the empty to-do box if you're at work, which never is empty, I know. Inhale and exhale, but at least maybe you made a dent. Gently and easy, please roll over to one side. Roll over to one side and relax there. Feel how your back settles beautifully. Last night I had a terrible sleep. I couldn't get to bed. I was up till like 3 in the morning. Yes, it was due to a bit of back pain and the like. And I wish I had done classes like this the day before so that I could try to make that less likely. I can't promise that these sort of classes will take away your back pain or prevent them, but they will certainly help to make those instances less likely. at any rate, whenever you're ready to, push on up to your very favorite side and push yourself on up to the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next week.